Yes, people, what is going on? Welcome to the Top 4 podcast. My name is Peter. I'm an Arsenal FC. I'm joined by David, an Arsenal fan.
Arsenal. Lovely.
You done
4-0 win, bruv. You done know. I didn't watch the game, though. I can't lie.
You didn't watch it?
I didn't watch. I watch highlights.
And we're joined by AD, a Liverpool fan.
Saturday night, we're gonna party again. Divock Origi. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Old school one.
Origi.
Struggling these days, man.
That's where we're taking it. Yeah, that's where we're taking it. Welcome to the Top 4 podcast, guys. Yes, it is an FA Cup weekend, and we are here live and direct. Just had the FA Cup draw as well. I don't know if you guys have peeked your eyes on that one, but we'll discuss that very shortly. There's been a lot going on. We've had manager sackings, we've had manager recruitment, and of course, FA Cup weekend, and a certain Sir Jim Ratcliffe. We need to discuss him very, very quickly.
Trust.
Absolute jabron. But before we get into all of that, I want to get from you, man. What was your highlight or surprise of the weekend?
Oh, bruv. It's just been Wahala, bruv. There's not been no highlight, bruv. I ain't got one for you, mate.
No highlights, yeah?
No, bruv. F1, there was no testing, was a farce, so I couldn't enjoy that. Man, give me 1 hour, you know.
I know, 1 hour of nothing, man.
1 hour.
And that even then, like, what was it, 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah,
man are working. Who's watching Formula 1 at 3 o'clock in the afternoon?
Bro.
Like, I ain't got time to watch the thing. It's not happening. It's not happening.
That's just been a bit. Actually, anyone who watched NBA, I didn't get to watch it, but yeah, I would say
NBA.
All-Star Weekend looked like it was a great one to watch.
Do you know I've never watched an All-Star Weekend? I don't necessarily get it. What is it all about? What's all the?
It's basically, so before it used to be East versus West, didn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, them man there start messing around, didn't it? Not taking it seriously, so they had to switch up the format. So now it's like a whole tournament. So the 3-point contest is still there. The dunk contest is a bit meh, because no one wants to dunk in it. All the superstars don't want to dunk in it. So
okay.
They're getting the dibby guys. Then it kicks off with the celebrity all-star game first.
Okay.
If there's no big names in there, no one's watching that. Right? So if you're not having your Kevin Hart's or nobody of note.
Who was it this year?
Oh, I don't even know, bruv.
Was it?
It weren't. It was.
Are you following NBA like that this season?
Here. Not like NFL. Not like NFL, but you know.
NFL is more easy to digest, whereas I feel like with NBA, I start watching from the playoffs. Like, I hear what's going on, but I watch from the playoffs.
Do you know what the NBA needs to jump on? They need to jump on that NFL highlights thing, bro. Every game. You got to.
Yeah, but bro, you know how many, like, even then, like, say I don't necessarily support one team in the NFL, in the NBA, so I'm not sitting here watching.
No, so you follow your team,
play.
Like, obviously, you know, NFL is 10 games every weekend.
Yeah.
So I usually playlist that watch later. I watch every single one. 15 minutes. NBA, do chop little thing. I follow the Lakers. If you're Washington Wizards, you follow your team that way.
Interesting. Have you got a team, AD? What do you watch?
Nah, man. Nah, I'm lame, man. Obviously, it's got to be the Red Bulls, don't it? Wait, what?
The what?
The Red Bulls.
Okay, mad. Nah, the
You mean the Chicago Bulls?
What's Jordan? Lakers.
Yeah, Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Bulls. Yeah,
man said Red Bulls. You know,
said the Red Bulls.
There we go. Got there in the end. Guys.
Got there in the end. Anyway,
that 23 magic. Yeah.
David, what round are we on at the moment in the NBA? What game week are we at?
So I think it's
because the playoffs are soon, aren't they? Where are we? February. Playoffs are usually April?
I think they've played 50 games.
Okay, so there's about 30 to go.
There's like 30 something to go.
Right. That's it. You see, that's too long. How can a basketball team play 80 games a season and then it's the playoffs?
It's money, man. It's a money thing.
But then I saw a video from Stephen A. Smith recently where he said, because you know, like a lot of teams tank it, innit? So not tank, but there's like a load management. So LeBron can't play 80 games in a season, so he plays 40. And then you've paid your ticket to go see the Lakers, or you've gone somewhere else to go see your team, and then he's not playing. And it's like you spent all that dollar time, and he's not even there.
Bro, as I said, that one, 60 games minimum, bro. 60 game max, home and away, bro. That's it.
Wow.
And then you charge what you want, bro. 82 is all it is a money thing.
Yeah. I mean, 60 is still too many, no?
No, and do you know why they load manage? Because they have to play 3 games in a week. Can you imagine us playing every week?
3 games a week.
And you're going back, and you're going, let's say you're going California, then you have to travel all the way to the other side, to the East Coast, back to back, and then you have to play the following night. It's long. Make it 60, you spread it out over the thing, and then you can charge more. But then obviously the fans miss out, but yeah.
How many teams are there? 32?
Yeah, it's the same thing. 32 teams, I think, yeah.
Anyway, let's get into the comment section. You lot are commenting. Oscar is on the wing. He'll be coming down soon. But yeah, we will let's get into your comments actually. See what's popping in the chat. Thank you very much for joining us once again. Mirad. Good evening to the greatest footballing podcast to air on a Monday night when I'm tired of hearing discourses about refereeing and VAR. Sure, we'll get into that. The decisions that we're seeing are no different to when VAR wasn't here. Think back to Ferdinand versus Ljungberg, Roy Carroll in goal versus Portsmouth, or was that not against Tottenham?
No, it was Tottenham.
Spurs.
Yeah, because it was Pedro Mendes who played for Portsmouth as well.
Do you remember what Ben Thatcher did to him?
Ben Thatcher. God,
that was heinous. But he knocked him out on the field.
Yeah. He knocked him. Yeah,
sent him into the front row.
Gibbs, Chamberlain, red card, of course. Lampard versus Germany, heinous. Zidane in the World Cup. What did Zidane do in the World Cup?
Zidane headbutted, bruv. He went off.
That was a great call.
What did he do?
Yeah, I was going to say that's a great call, unless there's something else that I've missed. Shout out to David who says, big up to Top 4 Podcast. Hope everyone had a blessed weekend. Who do you think is getting relegated this season? Who's getting the golden boot?
All right, get relegated. Burnley, Wolves. Between
Give it to me, David. Give it to me.
I pray.
Give it to me.
The icing on the cake will be Spurs.
Give it to me.
The icing on the cake will be Spurs, but I think Nottingham Forest, bruv.
Do you think even with Vitor Pereira there?
Bro, changing managers 4 times and you survive.
They were going down with Dyche. Let's keep it a fact. Like if Dyche was the manager now, that's your 3rd team going down.
I think he would a fact. Like the bag. Because this man Pereira, you brought in Pereira. Pereira is not known as defensive. Is he a defensive kind of coach?
No, but that's not what they want, is it? Clearly, the style's different.
Listen, if they're gonna play open football, I don't know, bro.
But remember at Wolves, he had like a 5-game winning spell. Just pulled out from somewhere. I'm sure that's informed a lot of Forest's decision to go with them. If you can get me even 3 wins, 3 might not be enough, But yeah, they expect him to get some good form from somewhere.
Mate, I think that's a great appointment.
The saving grace.
We'll get into that anyway. But just
the saving grace. Yeah, West Ham's fixtures are crazy. Bro. They only got like Wolves.
I can't see Nuno going down with West Ham. I just can't picture it. That's the only other thing.
You check their fixtures and you tell me where the next win's coming from.
Who? West Ham United.
Yeah, we'll get to it. You check their fixtures and you tell me the next.
Okay, we'll get there. AD, what's your
golden boot? Golden boot, Haaland, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
Haaland, you're not.
AD, who's your bottom 3?
Obviously, Wolves are dead set. I think Burnley are almost a solid.
What we're saying is around. We're saying we're putting in like Forest, West Ham, Leeds, Spurs. Is that your 4?
Leeds will stay.
Still what? Brighton ain't too far away.
Nah, don't you start with Brighton.
They're a point above. They're a point above Leeds.
You owe me an apology for Brighton for De
Well,
Zerbi. Anyway. For De
Brighton will
Zerbi
be
talk.
fine, man.
For that De Zerbi talk, you know what I mean. Anyway, but yeah, yeah. AD, who you got?
Probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna stick with West Ham. You know, 99. I'm going mad. Now, what am I talking about? Now, Forest. Now, I think the quality. Even though they've got a tough run of games, I think of those bottom teams, bar Spurs, I think they've got the most quality. So I'm gonna go West Ham.
I'm gonna go Spurs, mate. I'm gonna go Spurs. We'll get into the nitty gritty of that. Of course, there's a lot of fandom in me that wants it to happen. But yeah, they signed Igor Tudor. I'm gonna let you lot digest that one.
I don't know who that is. So
I'll give you a dossier. Don't you worry. Baraka says, "Big up to the Top 4 podcast that aired on Monday afternoon." Question: which continent has the best cuisine? Continent.
Asia might be up there, you know.
Because you got Indian, you got Thai, you got Chinese. Then you got, I mean, the Africans though, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the Africans saying though? Because you can't knock a good jollof. You can't knock a, I don't even know how to call it, but you know, like just like mum's cooking and that. You can't knock a bog standard chefing.
No, but here's the thing though, bro, is that does that love and home element come to it? Like, if we're just talking objectively, plate for plate, you go to a food fair, right? And you got table there. Now, what's the best?
What's the best?
I
mean, what is Europe? Does Europe have a glove?
No,
is it their glove? You got the
Italians.
You got the Italians. You
got the Turkish man. The Turkish man.
You got the Turkish is holding it up. You know, I can't like the Greek and
the nicest salad I've ever had was from Greece.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I want to smash every plate in there. Tell you that for free, mate.
The Greeks know what they're doing. The Mediterraneans have got it locked in Europe. You know what I mean? I don't know what you don't think about British cuisine. Two pies, fish and chips.
Steak and pie. You know what I mean? Steak and mash. I'm here, man. Steak and ale pie. I'm there, man.
Bangers and mash, blood.
Banger and mash. You know what I'm saying? A full English breakfast, guys. So you know what I mean? Like,
no, give them their dues, English bracket. You know what I mean?
You got to give them their dues, man. You got to give them their dues. Who else, man? There's some. I know I'm missing something. What's that?
South American? They're quite like pause, but they're quite meaty. Like obviously, we know that we went to the spot in Leicester Square a few years ago.
Yeah, I won't lie, bro. Yeah, bro. That Brazilian thing, bro. Flip it.
South
America is holding it.
It wasn't. It didn't stop. It was an onslaught.
Hey, bro,
it was like 2018 Liverpool.
It's attack after attack.
Wave after attack, man. Wave after wave.
Wave after wave.
Hey,
bro. It's a lot.
Why's Endo so violent, bro?
Endo?
Yeah,
what's he saying? David laughing like his people don't eat. Hey, Grasshoppers is banging though. Let me keep it
bro.
Peter,
they don't understand.
They don't know. They don't
know.
In UG, I was back in the Grasshopper.
Caribbean food, though.
Caribbeans, yeah. See the thing with Caribbeans, though, I would probably just take the jerk and then the. Nah, actually, not tell her that. There's a lot going on. The only thing I'll say is this: rice and peas is overrated.
Yeah, okay.
It's just dry, isn't it?
That one, give me some. If you guys, you cannot give me rice with no soup.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No.
Like it's jasmine rice or something. He's man giving us the raw bean and
no. Put some soup to the side, bro.
You know,
you got the jerk, bro. I'm sure you can get soup from that one, bro.
Yeah,
come on, man.
Rice and peas is dead, bro. I'm Jamaican. Yeah, I hear it. You'd go jollof rice with the jerk chicken.
That's done. That's the best of both worlds. That's
how it's done.
That's how it's done, mate. You know what I mean?
Forget that Arab. Got to have some soup, bro.
Arabian countries. Yeah, listen. If you have a good
Lebanese grill,
what?
Yeah, Lebanese grill. What?
Lebanon. You know what I'm saying? What?
I'm queuing down from Old Kent Road to New Kent Road for that. Bad boy.
I've heard good
Talking
things
about.
about Somalian food. I've heard good things.
Yeah, the ilib, the rice and the ilib.
Never tried it, but I've heard good things.
I've not sampled that still.
Who wins it then? Who takes it? Which continent takes it?
Bro, I don't know, guys.
I'm going to Asia, you know. I can't lie.
Thing is, though, are we talking English Asia? Because
You
like
what?
what David was saying, isn't it? Yeah. Like, in fact, AD, you were saying about, if we take away the love from home cooking to just objective, like, you know what I mean? Bang for bang. But then if you think Chinese food in this country, in America, bang.
They don't even eat that back home.
But if I find if you go to Shanghai and try and eat that, no such thing. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It doesn't exist.
But have they Englished it to, we've got to make
my
it
days. I mean, look at Indian food, for example. Like in India, curry is one meal, it's one dish. We've got 20 names of curries.
Wait. What do you mean?
Bro, I know an Indian guy, bruv. Yeah, I remember he used to work with us, and he was just like, "Yeah, no, like you guys have like names for all these things," and he goes like, "It's not even Indian. They never made those names up, and yet they all sound Indian, like a korma,
korma is definitely English,
tandoori, all that sort of stuff." He was like, "Nah, bruv, those are just like they're like spices or rubs that you'd put on like meats and stuff or veggies." Down. So he was like, "In India, it's just a curry." That's your dish. It's a curry. It's not a jalfrezi. It's not a korma. It's not a butter chicken.
Peter, I'm struggling with that. So there's one type of curry,
bro,
and they just call it curry.
I was scratching noggin, bro. It's just curry.
Really?
Just curry. And more often than not, they eat vegetable curry. If more often than not.
Oh yeah,
because they don't eat beef. Most of the Hindus don't eat beef, right? That's sacred.
It's a red card.
Pork's not really their thing. It's not really their bag either. And then it's between like lamb, chicken, and then vegetables. But mainly like a chickpea or like a dal and stuff like that. That's their
hella lentils going on.
Hella lentils going on. Do you know what I'm saying? So I was saying to them, I was like, "You lot must eat real healthy." He goes, "You know what? Yeah, we just chuck bare oil on everything.
Oil.
That's what ruins it." That's what ruins it. Let's see what else is going on here. Guys, is it just me or does the FA Cup weekend feel like an international break? Unless your team is playing and maybe one other spicy fixture, you're not really keeping tabs with it. Where are you guys with this? I mean, all of our clubs are in the FA Cup. What do you think?
Snooze fest, bro. I didn't even bother watching the Arsenal game. I couldn't be asked by Wigan at home.
I'll keep it a stack, yeah. If Arsenal were away to Wigan, I don't think I would have watched it. But at the same time, it's because from my side, I love the FA Cup, but I hate what they've done to it. They've the FA Cup now is not a big trophy to people. When people think about winning big titles, they think Champions League, Premier League. The FA Cup is the oldest cup competition in football. In all of football, it's the oldest trophy ever. And I remember growing up, my dad would show me like FA Cup finals. We'd watch FA Cup final from midday. I'm talking like when I was 6, 7, 8 years old. We would watch
kind of like Royal Rumble
final. Yeah, from midday.
Yeah, you're binging on the old
until 3 o'clock. Then 3 o'clock was the kickoff. So like it was on BBC, it was on ITV. The fact that I think more than half of the fixtures this weekend were on TNT. So we're talking like behind the paywall, if that makes sense.
That's a separate point. That's a separate. That's a good point.
That's a big howler, though. That's a big howler because I didn't really deep that. I didn't really deep that the FA Cup's kind of gone off your ITV,
TV.
Yeah, it's not on normal TV anymore.
Like only a couple of games are on there. So I love it with a passion, and I don't know, like. The FA Cup should be still glorious. It should still be big, and it's not, and it hurts me.
They need to come back to BBC, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
But our teams need to take it seriously, though. Like a lot of our teams don't take it seriously. I always blame Man United in '99 when they just did not enter the FA Cup, or in 2000. Sorry,
they still won it. Oh,
no, the year after, they refused to enter it. Like that was a mockery from the beginning.
Yeah.
But I must admit, I saw the draw today, and to see some of the clubs that are still in the draw in the last 16 of the FA Cup, 5th round, I'm seeing, your Wrexhams, you've got Mansfield, Macclesfield, Port Vale, like teams that people don't normally hear of. That's the magic of the cup. Oscar, what's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
How are we doing? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
we
you're
can
going
hear you,
out.
bro.
You're going out next round, mate.
What, Chelsea against Wrexham?
Bruv, they're
Remove
doing
the
out,
wait.
bruv.
Remove the comment, Pete. Remove the comment. Look at my name.
Why do you hate Wrexham?
Wrexham. Get that Amazon Prime stuff out of my sport. Get it out of my
Hang
sport.
on.
Bro,
He's an elitist. Yeah, go on.
Who,
Bro,
Oscar?
they've been promoted for how many times? The first time of trying in each division, bro. What are you talking about?
Get
That's
that
amazing,
Disney Plus crap out of my sport.
Hey, Wrexham all the way. Knock out Chelsea, bro. Knock out the billion
Why
bottles,
knock them
bro.
out, bro?
Billionaire
Knock them out.
bottle jobs, bro.
Why are you hating on Ryan Reynolds, bro?
Get that Wrexham crap. I tell you.
All right, Deadpool's gonna.
Ryan
do you.
Reynolds. Deadpool was whack too. Everything about Wrexham sucks. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, come on, Deadpool is cool,
was
man.
funny.
Even I watched that.
Nah, to be fair, I never watched it. The only thing I know Ryan Reynolds from
It was very
is called
funny.
The Proposal.
It
The
was
Proposal's a great film. The Proposal's a great film. I'll give him that.
The Proposal?
Yeah, have you not seen The Proposal with Sandra Bullock?
Sandra
Big up.
Bullock.
Oh, I should be dated yet. Is she a dame yet?
That's
Is she a dame?
So she wouldn't be a
I feel
dame.
like she got a stake in this thing still. Like she's a heavyweight.
Yeah,
Man.
but she's not English. Americans don't run that dame.
Oh, she not?
Nah, she's
No,
she's
Sandra
a-
Bullock's American. Must be
She
American.
could afford me. Fair play.
Oh, yeah, if we're talking movies, The Proposal, that's where I rate Ryan Reynolds. Everything else. And who's the other guy? You see the guy that he
I
owns?
forget his name. I forget
We all
his name
forget
all
his
the
name.
time.
We all forget his name.
I forget his name all the time.
Rob Sutton. Nah,
Rob,
man.
they've-
Run
they've-
that.
Something, bro.
They've
Run
got
that.
stake in Alpine F1 team, by the way.
See, look, they're just infiltrating into the sport. Get these guys out. Get these actors.
They're doing better than who's the other guy? Who the other Americans?
Chelsea. This is the thing. I'm seeing the frigging pot calling the other one black here.
Yeah.
We got the Dodgers frigging owners over here.
Hold on. Do you think I like this?
But you put we hate Chelsea next to it.
Yeah. Nah. The thing is, Chelsea, when it was owned by Matthew Harding and them, man, you knew who Chelsea were. Nobody was checking for Wrexham before Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, factual.
Listen,
Nobody gave a damn.
At least they're doing bits, bro. They're doing a thing, bro. So
They're doing bits on Disney Plus,
Bro, Oscar,
I
your
don't care
game's gonna
about no
be
Disney Plus.
your game's gonna be called the Battle of Hollywood. Like that's what your
Yeah,
game
yeah,
is gonna
yeah,
be.
yeah.
That's your fixture.
Yep.
It's the Battle of Hollywood.
and they're getting knocked out.
Yeah, you're about to hold corn, bro. Rossini's gonna hold some corn, bro.
Nah, man. Hey,
Your Twitter lesson.
message for Rossini. Play the first team and everybody there. I need to slap these guys up on Disney Plus. I want that on Disney Plus HD. Them man getting slapped up. Flipping. What's that TV show? The other one I hate.
What, Ted Lasso?
Ted Lasso FC. Get these bums out of here, man.
I'm gonna give that a butch. I've heard that's actually pretty good. I might give that a butch.
It's crap. No, Peter, it's crap. Everybody I know that doesn't watch football says, "Oh, you like football? You should watch Ted Lasso." I watched like 4 episodes. I said, "This is mediocre television, guys. It's bang average. Don't do it to yourself."
Do you know what?
You know the teams on FIFA? That's when I signed out. Whatever Ted Lasso FC is called, they've got a team. Rest of the world on FIFA. I said, you know what? It's too much for me.
Guys, do you know what show you need to watch? Yeah, Amazon Prime Cross. Alex Cross.
What's that about?
It's a detective thing. Just go watch, man. Just go
Nah,
watch.
you can't say just go watch.
Go watch. If you don't like it, actually, you need to watch season 1. If you miss season 1, you won't get it. You need to watch season 1. New season just come out.
Okay.
Sensational scenes. Question of the day. Shout out to Nat, says, who are some current Wonder Kids who are rated that you think are mid? For me, it's that Desiree Doué geezer.
There's no
He's
Wonder
just a
Kids,
2-pack of mid.
Okay.
That's a bad take.
It's a bad take, that.
Is it?
It's class.
Doué was sick the last couple of years, mate. He had a good 25.
Yeah.
Maybe 24, 25. Yeah, 25.
No, last year, 12
He came from which club? Was it Rennes? Did he come from Rennes to thingy?
Rennes.
And he was cooking at Rennes. That's why.
Yeah.
He got both you lot up in the Champions League.
Allow it. Still.
Yeah.
I did because I watched both those games and I didn't know who he was. I'd never heard of him before, and I was like, "Raw, who is this? You hooping like?"
What was funny is it was Barcola that was the one that was actually spoken about before the game. Then Dyche comes out and it's like, wait, who? So there's Zai Emery, there's frigging Dyche, and there's Barcola. I said, this is a joke. We can't run this. We can't run this. Wonder Kids. I don't know.
He says Dyche gets light skin privilege. He's just average, but they compare him to Neymar. The Neymar comparisons are a bit crazy. I haven't heard many, but I don't think he's average. I think he's a good for the age. I mean, he's already won the Champions League, being like a key player in that team. Yeah. He's already done something of note. So when you're talking Wonder Kids, you know, most Wonder Kids are like that Esteval is a Wonder Kid, but he hasn't really done anything yet. Like Dyche's done. He's put in work.
Or like João Felix. Sorry.
Leave it out, bro.
What a Wonder Kid's meant to look like, bruv. Like the last one I could ever remember that's developed into one was Messi.
No, come on.
I'd say Aguero.
There's been tons.
No.
I'd say Aguero is probably the last one, in my opinion. No? What, is Neymar after Aguero? I guess he is. Yeah.
No, okay, but that's what I'm saying. Name me the next one. Neymar, fine, cool. I've just gone 2 way back, fine. Mbappe, yeah.
Okay.
Endo, Mbappe, yeah.
Mbappe to me is the best player in the world. So it's
Okay.
Mbappe's the best player in the world.
But he's already proven himself. We saw him. We already know
his World Cup final performance. I said that's it. After Messi Ronaldo, it's him. There's none, and there'll be none close.
But then Haaland, was he a Wonder Kid? Was he always known? Or
he was he was a machine at like. Like
he wasn't labeled. He wasn't labeled like Wonder Kid until.
You're right. You're right. He wasn't labeled like that. But it's the thing with having like Football Manager. You get to see some of these gems here and there. Like my faith in Football Manager was so high because of what they did with Aguero. The Sergio Aguero one was so crazy. I was like, this is mad.
Okay, seeing as it is international break, and David just brought up a great. I mean, you know what I mean.
It's just like what my man said earlier. FA Cup weekend was like international break.
It's not Prem weekend. It's whatever this week is.
It feels like a break.
It's a limbo.
I wanted to bring up an interesting conversation, and what David has just said has made me think of it. Right. So he's saying there's no Wonder Kids, right? And obviously, when we were growing up, there was hella Wonder Kids, loads, and they were all of a certain generation. Now there is a certain there's a portion of the internet that is discussing a certain thing, which is that the 80s, people born in the 80s, there were many greats in that time period. Yeah, so you got your Ronaldos, your Messis, your Rare
in the 80s.
Yeah, born in the 80s. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Born in the 80s, right? And then when you get to like the kids that were born in the 2000s, there's already like starlets, like Wonder Kids that have come from that generation. Yeah. If you look at, for example, tennis, you've got Sinner and you've got Alcaraz. Yeah.
Skiing, what you know?
Hear me. So what do you lot think about the idea that the 90s, something about the 90s didn't produce as much greatness as the 80s and the 2000s?
You know what, Oscar?
Yeah.
I think the 90s was the industrial revolution of football. And what I mean by that, in a bad way, where it was industrialized. But if you look at the first, when you said the 90s, the first person that popped into my head?
What's that?
Jordan Brian Henderson. 1990. Okay. And I think there was a time frame where skill, flair, and natural ability kind of got overlooked for grit, being able to listen, even just being a decent human being. I think those sorts of things were prioritized more so than skill and flair in the decade of the 90s. Because you're right, when you actually deep it, the 90s is a bit of a doldrums in terms of the conveyor belt of talent. It is, when you think about it, especially when you look at the 80s. Yeah.
No, I think what you're saying is spot on. And I think when it comes to football, we can particularly look at it. But I think across the board in sports. I just want to share this little image. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So this is an image of Grand Slam winners within tennis, right? So people born in the 80s, there are 80 different titles of Grand Slam winners.
Ooh.
People born in the 90s, there's only 2. And already for people born in the 2000s, there's 4. So the generation of the 90s, obviously in the 80s, you got Djokovic, you got Nadal, you got Federer, you got
okay.
Andy
Sorry,
Murray.
I think I'm understanding you now. So these are players that were born in the 80s.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I
what
was
we're saying-
confused. Okay.
The generation of athletes that were born in the 80s, there were many greats across the board, across all sports. Yeah. And we see it clearly in football when I talk about Ronaldo, Messi. Yeah. They were an elite class.
The 80s.
Whereas
born. Okay.
when it comes to the 90s, we talk about Neymar, but Hazard kind of fell short.
That's few and far between.
Like, who were the guys from the 90s? Maybe you think of like a Gareth Bale or someone like that. Who from the 90s?
Bale's 89.
Gareth Bale's 89. So there we go. Who from that 90s generation was really the outstanding superstar?
Neymar and Mbappe. Neymar and Mbappe was there.
But even Mbappe's what, 99?
8.
98 first.
I'll push them man over to the early.
And you lot, talk to me. You lot are F1 guys,
Wow.
isn't it? So obviously, Lewis
Take
Hamilton
is 93.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't even notice what years these people are born. It's funny you say that because if I was to like,
that for you, mate. So
what are you looking at?
Verstappen is 97.
big up.
He's good, apparently.
Oh,
mate,
he's tremendous.
He's tremendous.
He's tremendous right now.
Alonso is.
He must be 80s.
Alonso's 81.
Yeah, he's old. Right?
Yeah.
And
He's old.
Vettel is
Was
87.
87.
What's Schumacher?
So in terms,
We're talking about 60s, mate.
Nah, man, Schumacher must be like in the Alonso run. Actually, not.
No way, Schumacher 81.
it's
No
definitely
way.
70s. I'm
going 68.
He's 69.
69.
Yeah, 1969, January.
But bear in mind, respectfully, he's had a decade wiped out as well. So our perception of him, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we're to look at it, you guys know F1 better than me.
Yeah.
Like, of the people born in the 90s, well, other than Verstappen, who's really the outstanding person?
So like what? So what? George Russell and Leclerc and them man there. What year are they?
Hamilton's 85.
Hamilton's 80s.
Leclerc,
Hamilton's 80s. Wow.
Leclerc is 97.
Leclerc's 97. I'm trying to think of that era. Norris.
Orlando Norris. That rubbish drink.
98. Russell's 98.
Great drink.
And Lando Norris is
Melon. Fair play.
99.
So like even when you go into, I'm not the biggest basketball fan, but like LeBron, Steph Curry, they're all 80s. And then 90s, you like for every sport, you can find one or two in the 90s, but it's never the greatest. There's nobody from the 90s era that is definitively the number one.
Hey, Oscar, I've got something that's going to blow your mind. There's never been a wrestler born in the 90s. I know it's fictional, but it's born in the 90s that's won the Royal Rumble.
That's not right.
But there's not been one after though.
No, as in, let's say someone born in 91, 95. Because the only reason I know this is because Bron Breakker was born in 1997, and they were all clamoring for him to do it. And then he would have been the first person born in the 90s to win a Royal Rumble.
But I think what I was saying,
for
me, it only becomes significant once the generation beneath are overlapping. Because obviously there will be wrestlers that do it in the 90s for wrestling, yeah. But when I look at that tennis one, is damning for me, bro.
The tennis
Two
one is
Grand Slam winners from the entire decade, and then already we've had 4 from the 2000s.
There's a debate though to be had, because I think there's something else that goes on along with this, especially with sports, and the big problem is barrier of entry. You know, like the money that you need to have. So, like for example. It's actually Formula One's a big problem, actually, when I think about it. most of the Formula One drivers on the grid are not there based on
come for
talent.
money.
They're based on the fact they're paid drivers or they've got rich families.
Yeah,
and can afford to do all the go-karting, can do all the series, and then get in there. Lewis Hamilton's dad worked 4 jobs to get Lewis into Formula One. Wow, like that's your working class driver. You understand? His dad worked 4 jobs.
Look what it took, bro.
4 jobs. You know what I'm saying? So there is that thing of it, because I look at some of the drivers that we got in Formula One now. And some of the drivers we've had in the last couple of years, when I think of like Mazepin, I think of Latifi, Lance Stroll, I think of all these dead guys, but they are filthy rich, hence why they got a seat in Formula One. So I think there's that, and tennis is very elitist. So in tennis, like you've got to have the dollar. You know what I mean? You can't even just be talented alone. I don't think talent gets you everywhere alone.
I mean, the Lewis Hamilton comparison will be the Williams sisters.
The Williams sisters, yeah, exactly that. Exactly that.
Again, wasn't their dad a tennis fanatic? He was their coach, right?
Yeah,
he was their manager, wasn't he?
But then like that level of tact that you need to be the greatest. There's something about our generation of 90s that just didn't tap into it.
You see when you said that, the first person that came into my head.
Who's that?
Mario Balotelli. Listen, you see the people of the 90s, right? The kids of the 90s, they are the first beneficiaries of the woke era. And guess what? In this woke area, everybody gets a gold medal for participating. Back in the 80s, either you're the man or you piss off. I don't care if you're 5. I don't care if you cry. Whereas no, it's woke. Everybody's gonna get good. Everyone's gonna get a medal. Everyone's gonna get a big hug. Damn it! That's why you're seeing absolute bums making it. Absolute bums, and that top edge killer instincts died in the 90s. Died.
Yeah. No, I think he's spot on.
I agree.
I think he's spot on because when you look at someone like Haaland, there's no player that had that kind of mentality coming into the game.
What year was he born?
2000.
Damn.
No, he was. Remember, Alfie was playing.
Haaland is a different. Haaland is like
he snapped his leg.
He's not the best example because his dad was a footballer. Because I think when your parents are stars, you kind of have an insight on what it takes to make it.
I don't know. Oscar, guess who I saw playing at centre half for Wigan yesterday? No, I didn't see him. He was on the bench, but he was there. No, Jamie Carragher's son, James Carragher, who also wears a number 23 and plays for Malta. So I say this to say, like, you can have your dad as a football player of a good level. Let's have it right. Jamie Carragher is no mug. You know what I mean? He played of a top level, won Champions League, blah, blah.
700 plus games.
There's something about the non-UK players that have a grit and have a tapness, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
I think Haaland's tapped. Like
but I think having your dad as like the nepotism factor cannot be denied. Like if your father or mother is an elite athlete, you are most likely you're way more likely to make it in that sport than somebody who doesn't have it.
Even if you just play 5 games as a pro, you get that pathway is there for you. Definitely.
I thought the discussion I thought the discussion wasn't about making it in the making it in football. We're talking about being at the top level. Haaland surpasses his dad. Do you get what I'm saying?
But what I'm saying, you're right. You're not wrong. What I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to understand what is the mentality of our generation that didn't quite get it, like the mentality of the people before, and what it seems like the people coming up have got. Now, the reason I want to discard the nepotism, I want to discard people that have parents that made it, because I feel like you have a blueprint. Like Alfie Haaland knew the sacrifices that it was going to take for Erling to make it. He knew every level of that thing. Whereas Alfie Haaland's dad didn't have that knowledge. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's something that you can pass on when you've done it. You know, okay, you have to not only go to training, but come back from training and practice from 7 till 9 in order to get right. Whereas if your dad is not an athlete or your mum is not an athlete, you have to create that drive yourself. And I think what Adrian is saying is, bruh, our generation coached that out of people. We said, take a break. We said, well done.
Mental health.
You came second. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say it's wrong because who knows?
Stroke a puppy for half an hour at lunch.
No, but in like 20 to 30 years, like we're going to see the benefits or the drawbacks of the mental health aspects. Because looking at it as sport, it's like, okay, these guys went on and achieved great things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the average person born in the 80s is mentally healthier. Do you get what I mean? They might end up having more addiction or more. That's a
good point as well.
Like,
that's a very good point as well.
It's not necessarily to say that the culture that we grew up in is the wrong one, but there's definitely proof to show it didn't produce the best athletes.
Not even Harry Kane. How long was Harry Kane at Spurs for? That's someone that was top class, but his mentality, that drive, that killer instinct for many years was questioned by many people.
What year is Harry? He must be
90, surely.
Must be 90s,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, 93.
Is that the best player between him and Mbappe? The best player we've ever had of our decade?
Harry Kane's 93.
The best.
It must be. Who's better than Harry Kane and Mbappe?
But let's have a look around. But he's up there.
Do you know what I mean? Of the 90s
best
players,
he's got of a decade, Harry Kane.
I'm saying him or Mbappe.
He's top 10 at least.
So
he's top 5.
Maybe. I just didn't want to be too rash.
You got Mbappe, Rodri, Bruno Fernandes, Harry Kane.
We're finished.
Grealish.
Not Grealish.
Ollie Watkins, Lautaro Martinez.
David, stop. Why are you saying Ollie Watkins?
Rice. All right, I'm coming to now to the good ones.
Okay.
David De Gea.
I said De Gea for good ones.
Even then, smelly.
Ronaldo. We got Ronaldo. Tony Cruz.
Cruz. There you go.
There we go.
Cruz is one.
All right, Kevin
Cruz is barely. Cruz is 1990 though. You still got the 80s G.
Okay.
Me and Cruz are the same year. Wow.
Right. You're older than him.
All right, I'm just saying, Mick. I'm giving you. I'm accentuating your point. Accentuating your point. All right, 91 year. All right, 91 year. De Bruyne and Griezmann.
Okay, De Bruyne. There we go.
And then you got the bad one, Joe Allen.
No, you don't count, man. He just.
All right, 92. Neymar, Mo Salah, and Sadio Mane.
Oh, Salah.
Okay.
Now, yeah, I like it. Was good.
93, Harry Kane, Paul Pogba, and Lukaku.
Okay.
No, but again, the last two. You question their mentality.
Yeah, only Harry Kane for me.
As I said, it's good. You got the good and you got the bad. You know what I'm saying?
Hazard's 91.
It's Google. Google's not giving me the correct info, but yeah.
Okay, to finish the point here, yeah. A team full of 80s babies would wash a team full of 90s babies in their prime.
It's over.
In their prime, the 80s babies.
Let's go to the 80s, bro. So 88, yeah. 88. Oh, let me just name. You got Xavi. Yeah. Who else we got here? Philip Lahm, Iniesta, Ronaldo, Modric, Neuer, Lewandowski, Messi, and Muller.
Nah,
look at that.
Yeah. All right.
Final point, yeah. Because I saw this tweet on Twitter. Do you see decades, right? Should we compartmentalize it into? Should we start in the 5? So I give an example. Instead of doing 1990 to 2000, should you do 95 to 2005? Is that like a better way of finding a sample, or do you think no, flat decade 1990 2000?
Can I delve deeper? I've gone deep. I've dived deeper, bruv. Yeah. You got your Ronaldinho, Ashley Cole, John Terry, Steven Gerrard, Ibrahimovic, Etu, Xavi Alonso, Kaká, Cech, Adriano, Ribery, Dani Alves, Arjen Robben, Torres, Schweinsteiger, Rooney, bruv. Come on. Falcao.
No, nostalgia tags though. Some of them men went okay in the head.
Yeah. Nostalgia tag has to be there.
At the prime.
It's clear. It's clear.
Ronaldinho's prime was like 18 months. Oh, sorry.
No. Adrian, stop.
Adrian, that's
So-
bad.
Stop talking.
That's
Stop
bad.
talking. Stop talking right there.
Bro, I'll be real, man. Ronaldinho's run wasn't as long as we think it was. It's like The
Bro.
Rock. We think The Rock was in wrestling for 20 years.
Bro,
Look back, it was like
Adrian.
6 if we're lucky.
He's right,
Adrian,
man.
Don't get me wrong, it was the best 18 months of my life. But
Adrian, stop.
18.
Stop talking.
I was Ronaldinho at his okay, prime Ronaldinho at max was 3 seasons.
Hey, bro, stop talking.
It's true, no, he's
You
right,
just
though.
bring up the
You're
tape.
correct, but you're not gonna disrespect, bro.
It's not
Ronaldo
disrespect.
was hot, blood.
But Adrian, the reason he has to still be mentioned is because his prime.
Yeah. It was not
Like
out
how
of this
many
world.
people are reaching the heights of his heights? You know what I mean?
Never.
Maybe
Yeah.
us,
And
but
the problem
height
is,
still high.
look, listen.
Yeah, you're right.
They was on the pitch
You're right.
and then off. Culturally, no. Let's stop, please. That Brazilian thing, the Brazil of 2002 thing. Hey,
Yeah,
talk about
2002 Brazil was dark.
yo. No.
It's
That
everything,
was
man.
that-
Bro. Let me even make it further, yeah, because we've just been talking about sport, yeah. If you look at the
Music.
hip hop music industry, Drake, Kendrick, Cole, all 80s babies. No one in the 90s comes close to them three.
Are they 80s? Surely
All three
not.
of them are 80s babies. All
No,
three.
Drake's a big man. Ain't Drake like 85?
All three of
86?
them are 80s babies. No one in the
Yeah,
90s sniffs that level.
Bro, I thought Drake was younger than me, you know?
Well, yeah,
that
that's a
real?
big man. Man. A big man.
Because
Oh,
when he
man.
said, that song, what's it, 25 sitting on 25 mil? I'm sure I was older than 25 when that song
What, the
came out.
motto? That's like 2012, bro.
The motto was a long time ago. That's 2012.
2011. That was a Take Care. It's like 2011, bro.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but think about that though. Think about that for a second. Nobody
Yeah.
came after them.
Yeah. Music
Like,
turned, man. But that's the thing. I think the life
Something about
turned,
the way we were raised
lived. Yeah.
deterred us from being the greatest. There's still great people.
Wow.
Greatest, like the peaks, bruh. It's
'Cause it
hard
became
to
a
find
thing.
90s babies that hit
It became a thing of like, you're too obsessed. This is too much. It's too addictive.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you got to be tapped to be the best in that field.
that. Work-life balance. That's what the 90s
Yeah,
did.
work-life balance.
Kanye.
You know?
That's what-
You think Kanye had a work-life balance? 8 summers was just in that bedroom making beats. That's it.
Yeah.
Couldn't pull him off that computer for nothing.
Do you know what's so
Yeah.
funny? I'll watch videos on like
Oh,
Gary
Kanye couldn't
Vaynerchuk.
even rap.
I'll see videos like Gary Vaynerchuk, right? And it's like this guy works like 100 hours a day, and it's like and this is a guy who's like on social media, right? He's an old guy on social media, but he's killing it and he's telling all the young bucks, "Yo, guys, you got all the time in the world. I need to see like content every hour." Like it's like for him, it's like there's no letting up, and you got to miss those workaholics. You know what I mean? Those workaholics is what gets you to the top.
Why is not hitting on Cinch? Why is Cinch always catching strays? That's crazy.
Because music now obviously isn't the same as it was back then. And I know everybody will probably argue, like the next decade will say music that now isn't the same as it was 10 years ago. But you know, sometimes you look back, you think, man, it was great just for our childhood growing up, but it was poor. You know what I'm saying?
Central C's got the work ethic of an 80s baby.
You think?
Okay.
Yeah, bro. The guy releases a tape every year.
Fair enough.
I'm not even a particular
thing is,
fan of
yeah,
him.
you call it work.
He works hard, man.
You know, you lot
He
call
works
it
hard,
work,
man.
yeah. But let me keep it a stacked bundle with you, man. If your job full time is to like rap, do you not find it astonishing? Now, this could be like label dependent. They might take out some tunes. They might do that.
Look at
Like,
how you go with this.
if David was a full time beat producer, yeah, David would make a million beats a year. That's work ethic to me. So when I hear that, oh, man's doing work because he's got one tape a year out. I might be under, I'm probably talking, I don't know what I'm talking about, right? I'm probably just chatting in a league that I'm not even in. But this idea that if I'm my full-time gig.
No, but Pete, but no, the reason I say it is because he was doing it before it was his full-time. Do you know how long Central C's been making music?
No, that's the thing.
Yeah, I saw that Blue and Ross documentary. I'm surprised.
He was doing it before, bro. He was on, do you remember Youngin and Sneakbo Ain't on Nothing? Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
Central C was on the remix of that song in 2016. Do your Googles.
It's so funny. Sneakbo showed me the wave came on. Jet ski wave, sorry, came on the other day.
So like when it it comes to like, oh yeah, you know, you can diss a man if you don't rate their talent. Fair enough. But when it comes to work,
oh, I'm all over it, mate.
These guys, so what you're saying about David making an album every year, sure, if he's getting paid hundreds of thousands to do that, then yeah, he would do that. But most of these people start doing it when they're not making no money. Yeah. That's the grind. And then when they get the check, it's like, I deserve this check.
I earned it every penny.
Not to toot my own horn, but I've been on a content spree in 2026. Yeah. I'm not pissing around, bro. Things are getting uploaded daily. What? You know what I mean? I'm on it because I'm trying to leave the 9 to 5. Like, that's how bad I want this. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to leave the 9 to 5. So man, 7 till 7s. You know them ones.
I'm 35. Yeah, I'm 35, bro. Night shifts.
By the way, happy birthday, David. I wouldn't even wish you that. Oh my days. Happy birthday, cuz.
Happy birthday, bro.
No way, 35. Hey, 35. I went in
35.
35, bro.
Yeah, man. Hey,
my 30s, bro.
The top 4 podcast has birthdays from November to February to March, even.
And then that's it.
Sorry, from October. I don't know why I keep thinking Ernest is in November.
You seen that? Yeah, when I see you, you're getting slapped, bro.
What's that saying?
What?
He's getting slapped, bro. What is he trying to add 5 years? Trying to add 5 years, bro.
Outrageous,
bro.
Guys, should we get into some topics quickly?
Hey, Nat said he's a DJ. No, David says he's a DJ, so he knows that the new school is better than the old school.
Hey.
No, he's saying old school's better, no?
My bad. The other way around. Yeah. Yeah, Peter, go ahead.
Where we going first, bro?
Guys, Thomas Frank has been sacked from Tottenham.
Adrian, don't run. Adrian, don't run. Come. Where you going?
God, I forgot about this. Yeah.
Adrian, come, bro. Your boy, blood. I told you, don't go to Spurs to progress your career, bro.
You did say that?
I told you, bro.
What went wrong, David?
It's just default. Once you went there, it was gonna go downhill, bro. The minute you signed, you are finished.
Tottenham Hotspur, man.
The next thing for Tottenham is the owners need to sell, bro. They just need new ownership.
Why is the ownership the issue?
You can only blame the players so long. It's manager. You've had all top notch.
You've tried everything in terms of manager.
You've tried everything. You've had top notch. You got Mourinho, Conte.
I'd argue that the players haven't been top notch. You're saying you can't always blame the players. The players, for me, always get a sugar coating. Like, they always get protected. It was one of Conte's rants.
Do you know what it is?
Every day alibi for the players. Why?
Do you know what I think it is? This crop that they've got now is just dire, bruv. It's bottom of the barrel.
How many are 90s babies?
By the way,
it's bottom of the barrel, bruv. Since Kane and Heung-min Son left, who else?
I mean, it was probably the Ericsson, Dele Alli era. Those lot. Vertonghen,
Hugo Lloris, bro, is done.
Yeah, Moussa Dembele. Yeah,
and something's going on behind the scenes. Why is it that every football director comes in and then dips?
Yeah, they can't keep a director of football to save their lives.
They must look at this and go, nah, I'm out, bro. Bye, peace, deuces. Hey, Napoli or Fiorentina, let me come.
Bro, for when Paratici's gone to Fiorentina, who are in the relegation zone in Serie A.
No, it has to be bad.
It's got to be bad.
It has to be bad.
Because remember when they had like Baldini and people like that, they had like the next gen of like director of football. They've had a lot of them. And yet look at them now. Yeah, I mean, look, they're in the
what's that guy? Remember Damien Caboni days?
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, I was watching. I don't know if you have watched the documentaries on Sky Sports where it's called Transfer 360, and it shows like a documentation of a transfer that took place back in the day. I watched the Michael Carrick one from West Ham to Tottenham to Man United. Oh my days, bro! Tottenham were recruiting players that the manager doesn't want. He doesn't know his arm from his leg. The way that they ran the football club then and this was like under. I guess Levy was there then, but like he just bought it after what was it, Lord Sugar?
Lord Sugar. Yeah.
And like you see the kind of the mess, the melee. Like I think they had Frank Arneson was, I think, the sporting director. They had Santini as the manager, and then Martin Yole came in afterwards, and they had this player on their bench, and it's like, who is this kid? It's like, oh yeah, it's Michael Carrick. He's meant to be like England's next. He was playing for England, in fact, but on the bench at Spurs, it was just mental. It was just nuts. It was such a badly run club then. Now but listen, it's a club that's just a business, man. You know, when they saw us go and build a stadium and they saw what our model was like, they've gone and done the same thing, and now they're learning and realizing that they can't spend money to buy players. And if I'm honest, I think the football club's secondary. I think the stadium is priority because it's the big asset, and it's the fact that it can do whatever it wants on a day-to-day basis at that stadium. When you have more non-football events than football events at that stadium, it tells you everything you know. These men had 80 events in 2025. 80.
19 league games.
There's another one booked in for April. You got Thomas. What's his name? No, Tyson Fury fighting there again.
Fury's there. I mean, and then guys, here's what makes it even worse. Igor Tudor. Let me give you a synopsis of this guy.
Oh, who's this guy?
Former Juventus centre half. You can probably even barely remember him then. But this guy cannot keep a job to save his life. He's managed like 20 clubs. He's not been there more than a year. He's been at Galatasaray. He's been at Udinese twice. He has been everywhere, all over the gaff. And you know what he is? His coaching style? He is Allegri light. So Tottenham have essentially gone and got a manager that they're just hoping that they're hard to beat.
Here at this stage,
I said, I hear it at this stage, guys. These lot are in a relegation battle.
Yeah, they're a dogfight. Oh.
No, do you hear me, guys? Tottenham Hotspur in a relegation battle.
I don't think they are.
Oscar, they're 3 points. They're 1 point above. How many? What's the gap? Are you saying that they're not because of the distance, or because it's them?
Because of the distance, like the quality of the teams beneath them is just a bit mad. Even above them, the teams above them, like Spurs will.
That's what you need to pay attention to. Look who's above them. Leeds are above them.
Leeds are a shower of crap. And I know my team just drew with them, but they don't change facts.
Yeah.
Spurs are 5 points clear of the relegation zone. They're 5 points above the relegation zone.
If you want to sort it out, they're in trouble.
Spurs game week 24, 26.
Spurs getting relegated is like Arsenal winning the league. I'll believe it when I see it. You know what I mean?
Imagine if both happened.
Oh.
That'd be the best season ever. Dare I say that'd be worth the 20-year wait. If we could win the league and Spurs go down, wow.
Could you imagine?
What did you say, Adrian?
No, obviously from their perspective. You know, well, I'd love nothing more than Arsenal to bottle this league. I'd love nothing more.
I don't believe you, Adrian. I don't believe you.
Oh, mate, trust me.
Oscar, are Leeds in a relegation battle?
United.
I would say
Leeds United. Yeah, they're above Spurs.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But Leeds are more in danger than Spurs. That's how I feel. I don't care about the 5 points.
Oscar, they have one win at home in this season, Spurs. They have 4 wins at home in 2025.
Yeah.
This is like before Frank. Wake up and smell the cough. and how dare Ange Postecoglou go on the overlap, start giving it stacks.
I still haven't watched the problem. I still haven't watched that.
Can I be honest with you? Because you know how like David has said, if you go to Spurs, you've tortured your whole career. And I've been like, no, guys, it's a massive club. The Champions League football, the pathway is there. I cannot lie, after watching that Ange Postecoglou interview, it was so damning. I left there thinking, oh my word. It really is as bad as they say. Like,
but let's talk about it, because I watched it too, and I think Ange really, like, he didn't ever take accountability for anything that he did.
Honestly,
he was just like, the board is terrible. Like, he's blaming everyone else.
No, guys, but listen, they have a pattern of this. Postecoglou was bad. His defending was atrocious. But what you cannot defend is the back. As I say all the time, what happens off the pitch affects what happens on.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It will come.
But he
was bad. He was bad.
He literally says in this flipping interview, he was like, I knew in January I was gone. So I just focused on
that was the accent.
He said I focused on the Europa League.
So that's what he did.
That's a scandal.
From January to May, and you finished where? 16th.
You finished 17th, bro.
Absolute shambolic scandal.
He torched the league.
He torched the league, got them in the Champions League, bro.
Oh, man, I can't condone that. A man that is willing to let the league burn.
Hey, he did.
No, bro, let's be honest with you.
He told his coach he
finished 16th or 12th or win a European Cup. You know what I mean?
No, but the AD, there's half a season to go.
If I'm getting sacked anyway, to hell with them.
Because Adrian, what in your house now? It's like me saying to you, would you rather have gas or electric? How about both? How about we have both?
There's anybody for one.
These are both necessities.
No, there's anybody for one, I'm afraid.
I can't take it to both. Spurs.
It's a cold summer.
How about both?
Spurs had the money for both, man.
Wait, Oscar, you said how about both? They did one and finished 16th. What does that tell you? Or it was the 17th?
He's a bad manager. That's what it tells
me. Peter, he left the gas in emergency, bro.
He left the gas in emergency.
You see, Oscar, my light turned off. You see? We see what you did.
No, wait, Adrian. Wait. Because Andrew was on there talking about Tottenham Hotspur. Lest we forget, he was sacked from another job after.
Yeah.
In fairness.
He's a criminal too. He was hired and fired so soon. We've never seen this before.
But he had a 0% win rate, you know? I couldn't believe it.
Disgusting. And no accountability. He comes out and blames everyone else. Well, okay, just because that interview was class. It was a good watch. Yeah, it was a good watch. The bit that killed me was when he's like, you know, Spurs, everywhere you look, to dare is to do. But the transfer market, there's no daring at all. They don't dare anything.
No.
I loved it. I freaking loved that interview. Oh man.
You know what?
I sit at work. I sit next to a guy, one of my colleagues, good guy, man. He's a Spurs fan, and misery, like the way he talks about Spurs, he's not even a doom and gloom guy. He's just a general, like, average Spurs fan. But he can't help be doom and gloom because the club is a mess.
No, guys, have you ever heard? Yeah, have you ever seen Tottenham? I've never seen a stadium on live TV that quiet. Like even the Emirates at its worst, we're booing, blood.
Yeah, at least the boos are audible. At least, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like during the to see, they can't even be asked the apathy. They can't be asked to, bro.
I thought they were looking for the trade down to Essex again. Yeah,
and they got packed in by Newcastle, bro. They got packed. And the thing is, guys, yeah, like it's I mean, I'm sorry, yeah. Ange Postecoglou is a shameless human being because if he thinks he's letting that get past me, you're having a laugh, yeah. But Thomas Frank, you know what I mean, he's come in there, he's tried, and it's just not worked. The players clearly didn't respect him. There's a lot behind the scenes that seems to be going on there. Igor Tudor, don't get me wrong, is going to rule with an iron fist, but let me tell you something right now, guys. If you thought the football was Kieran Dyer before, it is going to be dire. It's going to be absolute dire straits, bro. You watch. And yeah, I think Tottenham go down, mate. I think Tottenham go down. They've got the wrong guy. They've got the wrong guy. Yeah, especially because around them, like, we can move swiftly on to the forest of it all, because about frigging time Sean Dyche got sacked. About time.
He got sacked 12:30 in the morning. Who's picking up the
phone? Yeah.
Bro, that man got... Bro, I was in bed when...
I remember I put in the group chat, I was just randomly awake on Sky Sports. I see yellow bar. Sean Dyche sacked. I was like, rah.
I said, what? And then they've signed Vitor Pereira from formerly of Wolves, who kept Wolves up for a year. And that's the thing. He'll keep Forest up because Sean Dyche is terrible. This is Sean Dyche's best squad that he's ever had. Look what he did with it.
Yeah.
Look what he did with it. He is diabolical.
You know, sometimes people don't know what to do with quality, you know? Like, Sean Dyche would rather League One players and get them into shape. You don't know how to play football. You don't know.
They don't know, bruv. It's in their DNA, bruv. Defensive thinkers.
Yeah, this is it, man.
Style.
No flair. I don't need flair. I need
This is the same Sean Dyche that said he would win games for Man United. He's a tool, bro. There's some. I was saying to Ernest in the barbershop the other day. I said Sean Dyche is the biggest tool in football right now. Like in terms of the people that are active in football, Sean Dyche is number one.
What?
He's like the David Brent. He's the new Brendan Rodgers. Massive tool because he thinks he knows everything. He thinks he knows what to do, what's right. But when I look at his CV and I look at his record, because you know Oscar's talking about that generation of like of just like hardware. That's a Sean Dyche era that we're from. That's currently what we grew up on. Is that Sean Dyche era, grit and determination, and that's it. No quality, no essence. We saw nothing good of the Forest. And the thing is, guys, Forest last season were fighting in the Champions League places last year. They were going down under Dyche, and they made the right call to bring in Pereira. What are your thoughts on this, on the sacking and the appointment?
Good luck to them, mate. Good luck. My man, what's his name? The owner, bruv. He's a nutter, mate.
Marinakis,
blood. Fam.
Yeah, he's a nutcase, bro.
Good luck, mate.
Yeah.
Quick question, just on this. How many British managers now have we got left in the league?
What, in the league?
I only got Howe. I got Eddie Howe,
Rossinha.
Man said Rossinha.
It's true. What's his name from Wolves?
Mr. Ed. Is it Rob Edwards?
Rob Edwards.
Rob Edwards.
Scotty Parker. Scotty Parker.
Parker.
What's my man's name at Brentford? Is he English?
Nah, he's Irish.
Irish.
That's thick Irish if I've heard it.
I think we got counted though. British, isn't it?
Nah, Ireland's not British, bro. Look,
Ireland.
Sorry.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? The Irishman will come for you.
That's very uncouth of me. Apologies.
That's insane.
That's an outrageous take.
Apologize.
Moise, don't forget Moise.
Yeah, Moise. 5,
Scott.
okay.
Yeah, David Moyes.
5. Anyone else? That's it, I think.
But the fact we're scraping the bottom of the barrel, just indicative of it all, isn't it?
And they've never won the Premier League.
We're struggling.
And these men have never won the Premier League.
Bruv, numbers are dwindling, bro. Flipping, eh?
No,
In fact, bro, we just had a top up. We had 2 new ones coming. You know what I mean? It was even worse before.
Keith Andrews from Dublin. Yeah, he's fully Irish, boy.
Yeah.
He's not even Northern Irish. He's Irish. Yeah. I mean, look, there's Forest for you, mate. Forest, in my opinion, will stay up because Vitor Pereira will do it all, mate. We'll do it all.
They've missed Chris Wood, bruv. If he had Chris Wood, I think he'll still be in the job. Do
you think he'll get a gig again?
Who?
No, that's it, man.
Go back to
as in Chris Wood.
No.
Oh, yeah, he come back from injury, innit? I saw
he's old, bro.
Was he injured? Okay, I thought he was just dropped.
Injured. Nah, he's broken his foot apparently. I can't remember when.
But got Taiwo in the No? Is Taiwo not there anymore?
Yeah, Taiwo's still there.
Listen, they've got the talent. Look, their squad is very good.
Talent, man. They've got
good talent.
Very good team, bro. Very good team.
Pereira just needs to get them playing, being happy. If he gets them happy, they'll win games.
I'll tell you what, Peter. Take them out for a team curry.
Listen,
just put money behind the bar.
Have you not heard what Pereira did already? Have you not heard what he's already done? He went to a local Wetherspoons in Nottingham.
Yeah,
and just started talking to the locals.
He gets it.
He gets it.
He gets it.
What, guys? I need to understand.
That's the best way to endear yourself. You buy a couple rounds, and they're like, he's a decent guy.
He got stuck in. I heard he got stuck in.
Yo, bro, what is with the British way of coach? I don't understand it, bro.
Well, what do you mean?
You don't know how to play football. You don't know how to coach.
It's so bad, bro. And when you think we've got like all this St. George's Park, it was all about British coaches and yada yada yada.
What's the whole point of the
What are they doing up there? What are they teaching these boys?
We've got the players. Don't get me wrong, we've actually got the players, but the coaching is horrendous. Do you remember Eddie Howe? Don't forget, after Bournemouth, Eddie Howe went and studied Diego Simeone for 2 years at Atletico.
Yeah.
Lest we forget, this guy said,
Gangster.
I'm out of here. I need to leave and go and actually just sit under Simeone for 2 years.
Because guess what? To David's point, this guy was like, I can't defend for love nor money. I don't know how. I haven't got a defensive bone in my body. So do you know what he done off his own accord? He went, he sat, he studied, and he learned, and he brought it back. That's why I kind of hope Liam Rossini does well as well, because that's another guy that he bettered himself. He went away, different culture, different philosophy, learning different principles. And guess what? We call him a hipster. We call him a football nerd. Same with Graham Potter. He went over to Sweden. So maybe I think we've had this debate before, but I think some of these guys just start bettering themselves and getting a different flavor of things. Because every single foreign manager that comes to England, guess what? They've moved abroad. Because by virtue of being in England, you've moved abroad. You've taken that gamble somehow.
They clean up as well. The European managers, the foreign managers clean up.
The problem with Potter, the mistake he made, he should have gone to Chelsea, bro.
In hindsight,
that's another step. That's another step. Like, you don't go from Brighton to. That's too big of a jump.
Nah, I disagree.
It's a huge jump, man. It's a
huge jump. I mean, in terms of how it worked out for him, David's kind of right, isn't it? In terms of how it played out.
From Brighton to Chelsea?
It's not the jump that's the issue. I think it's
the
timing of when he moved to Chelsea, because Chelsea were a complete mess. He was so unfortunate. He's probably the worst person to inherit the Chelsea job in our lifetimes, because the time he inherited it was full of after one of the worst transfer windows, and then the sporting directors reshuffled whilst he was there. Like, it was just a mess at Chelsea. It was a complete mess. And even he went on a run of like 12 games unbeaten when he first joined, and then it all kind of fell apart because he had flipping Koulibaly and Aubameyang, and the boss was telling him to play players. And
Mudryk.
The club was a mess. I'm never like, I don't believe in the whole the jump is too big. Like, if you're the guy, you're the guy. Like, go do your thing. Like, was the jump too big for Pep Guardiola from Barcelona B to Barcelona A? Like, the jump is never too big if you're the guy.
But
like,
he was a Barca legend, though, isn't it?
And what I'm saying is, no. What I'm saying, the club was set up for Guardiola to succeed.
Literally, Barcelona B and A are like copy and paste.
Football, bruv.
And then what did Guardiola do? He brought half the squad from there.
Look, here's what Guardiola did.
Pedro on them, man.
Let me tell you what Pep did, I don't know if you remember. He went in there, Deco gone, Ronaldinho gone.
Cleaned
house.
Yeah, literally.
You know what?
Aren't you making my point though?
No, but that's what I'm saying. When the club is
go on, Oscar.
But how is it like? So my point is, Potter failed at Chelsea, but that's not because the game was too big. Potter failed.
The job
were not right for anyone.
But let's have it right, Oscar. Potter, it was too big for Potter.
No,
and didn't even recover because he went to West Ham.
West Ham with the joke.
I disagree. I think
maybe I'm using the wrong word. Maybe timing was wrong, but even then,
two things are true. Yeah, Thomas Frank and Graham Potter had moved up a level from where they were, and they could not handle the heat. And what I mean by that, in these big clubs like Chelsea and Tottenham, it's not smooth sailing. It's not always. It's like joining Arsenal. Like none of these big clubs mean that everything's right, everything's together. It's how do you put out fires at this level, rather than putting out fires at the Brentford and so on and much lower level. How do I put out a fire at Chelsea versus how do I put out a fire?
Okay. Frank going from Brentford to Spurs, is that a bigger jump than Poch going from Southampton to Spurs?
No.
Is it a bigger jump?
Is it bigger?
The Frank one's bigger. The Frank one's much bigger.
I don't know. At the time, Southampton though.
Who Spurs were before Pochettino.
All right.
Spurs were. I'm saying the timing's different. The timing's
good. Let's talk.
I just think, especially with coaches, like, if you're ready to make the jump, then you can do it. Like for example, Enzo Maresca, right, jumps from Championship.
Great example.
And
I was slagging that off.
After a few months in the job, we were all like, "Yeah, Maresca can be it. He can hang at this level." It's not like he was. It's not like he was completely out of his depth. Maresca could hang at that level.
Oh, guys, company as well. Company as well.
But 1 second. How about this, guys? Let's try this for size. Maybe Maresca and company are better than Potter. Like, let's play with that idea for a second.
But Oscar's point, though. That's Oscar's point, though.
No, I'm saying Oscar's saying that Potter failing at Chelsea wasn't because the job was too big for him, and I'm saying no, as in the jump was too big. Yeah. What I'm saying is that who we think Potter was. You know, like when everyone you look sick as a football player if you're in year 9 playing with the year 7s. Then you get to play with the year 10s, and then you get to really see what you are. That's the truth of the matter. Like we get to really see.
Maresca was seasoned underneath Guardiola, then went on his own.
And learned, by the way, learned his trade on his own.
Learned his trade, then went to Leicester, then went to obviously Chelsea. But even then,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think Potter's a great manager. I think Potter's a great manager.
That big club seasoning you need to have. You need to have experience, like a whole range of experience, or you need that seasoning. You need to observe.
There's a metal that Maresca has that Frank doesn't have, that Potter doesn't have. I'm sorry. There's a metal about them. There's company as well. There's a metal about them.
I think is that results based though? Did company have that metal at Burnley? Like, was we saying that,
bro? But here's the thing. No, but because the squad was just purely piss poor, as it proved to show. Yeah, he goes to Bayern Munich, bro. Like, who is company? He goes to Bayern Munich and he's instilling fear in that team. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something you can't teach.
Yeah, you can't teach that.
You can't teach that, man.
You can't teach that. You've got to
rate people that like that.
You got to soak.
Yeah.
We
don't just. That's the thing with football. You can't just copy and paste. There's some people that have it and there's some that don't. You get it? There's some that have it and some that don't. Like, look, Ronald Koeman was probably one of the greatest Dutch players of all time. Played in some of the best Barcelona teams, you name it, Ajax. And he failed at all of them as a manager because they just didn't care for him. Xavi's at a better Barcelona than probably what Pep inherited in terms of, like, you know, stability and whatever else and talent and blah blah. And Xavi did a year, won the league, and then the politics was too much.
It was too much. He said, "Nah, ban this, I'm out."
Because even Xavi Alonso, I look at Xavi Alonso, right, and it's like, this guy did wonders at Leverkusen.
When you jumped to
that, he came and had a dessert in Real Madrid. Yeah, he's left with just a cone, bro. He couldn't hang. Even if we say it's harsh, because we do think it's harsh that he got sacked. But he's not. Listen, Diego Simeone's been at Atletico Madrid, I think, for nearly 20 years. This is what we call hanging. This is what we call hanging, guys. So it's insane. There's men that can do it and there's men that don't. Anyway,
I hear it. It's a very good debate, though. Very, very interesting.
There's so much to it. There's so much to it.
So much
Ratcliffe.
It looks good.
I
don't think there's much nuance here, though.
Say again.
I don't think there's much nuance here, though. He's a raging lunatic.
He's a frigging fool, bro. He's a moron. Man said that immigrants have colonized the UK. Is he well?
I don't know, mate.
Is he well? Do we actually understand and fathom what he was saying when he said this? And the guy he's talking to is like, you know, like it's sort of like getting the like almost the interviewer to be like, yeah, come on, like,
are you all right?
Work with me here. Like, this country's been colonized by immigrants. Like,
and also, Peter, you see that level of tone deaf, yeah?
Yeah.
He definitely says the N-word and he definitely uses terms like coloured. Because for you to be that tone deaf and for you to think that using that colonized word was acceptable. Now think about it. He's on an interview and he said that, he's pulled that out. Only God knows what he says behind closed doors. Only God knows.
He said that.
Yeah, it's scary, man. That's scary.
Scary hours. And it's like a case of like, oh, here we go again. You know, rich white guy says this. blah blah. He's just like, oh, whatever. This guy owns a club in another country. You want to talk about colonization? You literally own a club in a country you don't even live in.
Boy.
And colonization is not is not the, oh, I just have your land and that's that. Like
It's not a playful word. Yeah.
Do you know what?
Do you know what? It's like when you look up the definition of the word, it is just like people who settle in another country and aim to usurp like political power. That's what the word means. But I think you'd be stupid to not take into consideration the historical factor of that word.
Yeah.
It's like our man Shay Given when he used a certain word on the BBC, and it's like, yeah, that word has a meaning, but you'd be stupid enough to not think about what the connotations behind that word are, even if it's not dictionary. Huh?
What does that word begin with?
H.
On
live television, bro. Was he on BBC the score one? Or was it
Match of the Day, I think. Match of the Day.
Well, okay, let me just say it to avoid any conversation. Shay Given made a statement. I think it was something happened in the game, and he said it was an absolute Holocaust. Yeah.
Oh my!
On live TV, bro.
And he still gets gigs after that.
But I don't think he's got a gig since, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's like the worst word you could have said. Could have picked the worst one for him.
But what I'm saying is, when I googled the word Holocaust, it has a meaning that is very separate from what we think. Like when we think of that word, you think 1945 Germany. You know what I mean? You think straight away of that.
That was in the 40s, you know.
Yeah,
like, that's not that
so
far ago.
You'd be an idiot to ignore.
If people were alive then, I would have heard that.
Less than 100 years.
So I think that was more my point. So when Ratcliffe uses colonized, there were some people that in the comments that were like, "Oh yeah, but the definition of the word means this," and it's like,
"Hey, bro, guys,
don't be so tone deaf and silly."
Not only is the definition wrong, there's historical context as to why that word is an offensive word to use.
By the way, he didn't say it like he didn't say, "Oh, this is great for the UK." He said it as it says that there's a problem in the UK. He was saying there's an issue here.
Yeah, let's not forget that bit.
These immigrants are taking over our country. It's like,
I'll be real, man. I couldn't give a monkeys about this Ratcliffe guy. Couldn't give a monkeys.
Massive tool.
You guys looked like you didn't know what I was going to say.
No, I thought he was going to be like, you know what? I hear him still.
Yeah, I just got a point. Yeah,
definitely
massive tool. Right.
Yeah.
Let's move it along, mate.
Wait. Final two points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I feel like sometimes, like in terms of linguistics, sometimes I think it's good to try and like see the other side of the coin. But when a man uses language like that, what the hell can you do? Like, come on, absolute disgrace. But also, do you know what I found maybe even more scary? What did you guys think of the Simon Jordan comments after it, where he basically he said in as much rope as he could. Basically, he said he agreed with it. Without getting kicked off the air,
because he tried to be like, well, let's not harp on the word colonize, and then Jim, is it Jim White? Jim White's like, no, this is the very problem of the whole thing. It is about this word. Like, what are we talking about here, Simon? But then again, ironically, that's probably his mate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's probably it's probably, and I mean that literally, like it's probably his mate, another rich billionaire owner of some kind, or like a former, you know what I mean? These guys go to the same conference together.
Simon Jordan is very much like he's like Piers Morgan. He will say what benefits him at the time, and I think there is a you know, Endo said here there's a lot of British white people that think that way, and I think Simon Jordan has clocked on, and he's going, "Oh, if I say this stuff on Talk Sport, then I'll get all of these right wing people on my bandwagon as well." I think it's just that, man. And it's crazy because obviously the political climate has allowed people to feel free enough to talk like this. Yeah. And not to say people shouldn't be free enough to talk, but to spread lies. His numbers were wrong. He used misinformation, the wrong dates, the wrong numbers to spread this.
Jordan said we can forget about it.
He thinks the UK just went up by 20 million in 4 years.
In like a 4 year spell. Come on, bro.
What's about this guy? Yeah. But yeah, like, you know, that's the thing. And here's the thing. This is why, for me, when it comes to football, sports, any topic of conversation, like in terms of the subject of the actual industry, I don't want to hear about your political views on anything. I don't want to hear about what you think about immigration. I don't want to hear what you think about this. Because if I've come to watch football or hear a football conversation, I don't want to hear it. Do you know why? Because I'm probably not going to agree with you anyway. And who cares?
Yeah.
I don't really care for that. Because in one breath, Simon Jordan is actually really brilliant when it comes to talking about football. He's very good. Yeah. But in the same breath, it's like Neville. You know, Neville's opinions can differ. But do you remember when Neville went into that political space for a little while and became friggin', Gary Labour leader Neville?
Yeah, he was just like Ryan Giggs, bro. Someone talking his boot from the left.
Mate, look at him, and his mouth is shut, by the way, firmly shut. Because here's the thing: for the rich and the wealthy, the right wing kind of helps them, supports them, type of thing, or vice versa, if that makes sense. So once you start going down these roads, I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want there was a debate the other day about should we let Russia have the football team back? Should we let them have their clubs back? This, that, and the other, the league. And it's like, how are we living in a world where people's football domestic leagues are taken away, the country's taken away because of a war? Yet I'm not seeing the same going on. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily I'm saying Team Russia will be or Team Russia or Team Ukraine or whatever. I'm saying this is when we laugh and joke about the Chelsea situation with Abramovich, but there was an episode where Oscar could not believe what was happening before his very eyes with his football club. And we had to sort of sit there and think, do you know what though? All jokes aside, you want to talk about scandal and corruption? This is mental.
Let's talk about a ruler from the club store.
I get it. The guy has obviously ties in with the Russian leaders and whatever. But what?
I don't want to lie.
We sat there and we watched this, and it's not like we got Bowley who's clean. He's clean. And Barley and all these lot. Let's have it right.
I call that whole situation low key radicalized me, man. It made me.
I bet.
It made me see just like the British government and everything for what it really is.
Yeah,
I hate it.
And it's like it's not even a crook thing. It's just a pick and choose thing.
Yeah, bro, crooked.
It's a pick and choose. Like
for all these years, you've been what's their currency? You've been allowing that currency to come true, blood. At a moment's notice, just like that. Okay, we don't want it.
The idea that you could own something and they could be like, nah, you don't. Own
no, you don't own it anymore.
That's a dangerous precedent,
That's nuts, isn't it? It's nuts. I mean, fair, isn't it? Fair.
The world is a farce, man. It's an absolute farce. Very quickly, FA Cup stuff. Liverpool went through beating Brighton. Arsenal beat Wigan 4-0. Chelsea smacking up Hull City. Oscar, what's your thing on the whole Chelsea of it all? I don't know if you saw the video that's been circulating. Chelsea put up a video of their players walking, I guess, from the dressing room out onto the pitch, and they hadn't, said hello to the mascots on the way out. Big noise made about this.
I think in the UK, the unemployment rate is so high that people are so bored that they have nothing to discuss at all. And it just so happened to fall on flipping weekend where there was no Premier League football, and even in the FA Cup, there was no upset in the FA Cup. All the big teams won, so there was nothing to talk about. So people are absolutely milking a situation in which a 2-second clip in which there's Hull mascots standing in the corner of a room. Chelsea players walk through the middle. There's a wall, meaning they can't even see the mascot player. They can't even see the kids. They walk past the kids and go out and do their warm-up. And people are like, oh, the Chelsea players didn't say hi to the kids. Guess what? That nobody freaking realizes, yeah? When the game starts and they do the handshake, every single one of those kids shakes every Chelsea player's hand on the way to the game. They shake every single. I can't believe it, PR. I can't believe Simon Jordan as well. That moron jumped on it today. I can't believe it. Think about it. This game was on Friday night, yeah? Nobody said anything Friday. Nobody said anything Saturday. For some reason, on Sunday morning, that video goes viral. Like the game wasn't on flipping BBC One. That video goes viral. And it's
nobody watched it, Oscar.
Nobody watched it.
But it's just so stupid. People are
it's a slow news week, isn't it? It's a slow news week.
The thing is,
very slow
so Newsweek. I can't believe this amount. And I've seen loads of Chelsea fans coming out being like, I can't believe our players did this. I'm like, they shook hands with the same mascots 2 seconds later. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's not like the kids put their hands out and be like, oh, like, oh, Palmer, like, good to see you, or Delap, whoever it was. Like, it's not like they put their hands out and they got blanked. It was just a case of like, I don't even think they even acknowledged that they were there.
Yeah, because you've seen those videos. You've seen those videos where the kids have got their hands out and the players just walk past. Yeah. Like that's kind of deep, but like you see it. This like the players are in the corner, like they can't see. Like I don't know, man. I couldn't believe this.
It was a nothing. Do you know what I mean? In the same token, right? I do think like if I was a player, I'd like to think that, you know what, bro, every single person that there is, I'm saying, well, go on, I'm bumping, I'm fist bumping, whatever, all of them, wherever, because they pay my wages inadvertently. Do you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, like I'm a superstar because of people like you that are fans of me, buying tickets, blah blah blah, this that, and the other. Right? Because I know they were making a big thing of like, Hull City, not a Premier League side, they host a Premier League team. It's like I saw Eden Hazard duppy Hull not that long ago in the Premier League. Like I've seen this happen recently. But yeah, I just think you're right. I think there's a lot of people that are just bored that have nothing better to do with their lives. In the same token, I would be like, you know what? If I was the
look at this.
If I was all the Chelsea players high-fiving the mascots, saying hi to every single one. Like, how could people make this a story? It's so stupid.
Yeah. It's poor. It's piss poor. It's piss poor.
Gosh, that was hilarious.
Yeah. Anyway, so Chelsea through to the next round. Chelsea playing Wrexham. Oscar, what do you think about that? Wrexham away.
I told you what I think. We have to slap them. First team, Esteval hat-trick. Don't take these guys lightly. Don't take these guys lightly. Slap Wrexham.
Sorry, on that Chelsea mascot thing, did you not see what happened to Mikel Arteta after the Wigan game?
What happened there?
It's grown man. Now, it's funny how social media captions things, because on social media, it was, Arteta blanks this kid who's like visibly upset because he's blanked. Arteta's going home with his family after the game, stuck in traffic. Obviously, they're in the car. It's him and his wife.
In the road, blood? In the road?
On Hornsey Road, literally on the road. Yeah. And Mikel doesn't obviously
coming out the gate, yeah?
You see the arches. You see the arches after the So so his car's there. They're all stuck in traffic there. So people are coming out with their shirts. Oh, Mikel. And he just looks over. He just kind of like nods, acknowledges, and carries on like chatting to his wife, trying to get the traffic moving, trying to go. There's just one grown man, older than us, man, holding a big ass Arsenal shirt, right? It's not like it's for a kid.
Yeah. Let's get that right. Yeah, it's a massive shirt.
It's a 2XL.
Double XL. Yeah, literally.
Double XL.
Literally.
Holding this shirt, and he's like, obviously gesturing to Mikel, like,
for weightlifters.
Yada yada yada. Silence for my son. Mikel is blanking the thing. In fact, Mikel's not acknowledging anymore because it's like, I've seen you. He's back to his, back to talking to his wife in the car. He's just trying to get out of it. And like these man, he's like the car, like the traffic is slow in it. This guy is following him from the arches to like the Tollington. Like it's going all the way for like a good.
Where's security, bruv?
The thing is, once you leave the ground, the rest is yours. The rest is yours.
There used to be a back way, bruv, man.
You know what? Yeah.
No, I hear that. That can be dangerous, though.
I feel like football players, especially like when your clubs are of that stature, just get them back on the coach, send them back to the training ground. Because if all your players are on the coach,
that journey is long, though.
It's a boppage, but a lot of them live up that way. You know them ones. Like a majority of them live up Hertfordshire, live up that way.
But the difficulty. They've got the boxes though, innit?
The boxes?
So they'd want to go home with their family, I'm presuming. So obviously Arteta was in the car with his wife and whoever.
Don't get twisted, they probably do.
Or what they do, I don't know how it is that Hornsey Road. Why is it that the traffic is let through like towards the end of the game? Because you got everyone else coming out, innit?
Well, that's the thing. Everyone else is coming out, but also the road closure is it's like the Holloway Road bit anyway.
Yeah,
do you get? But there's the road closure is going out to Holloway Road, not to. In fact, after the game, there's no road closures though. Once you open the car park, the roads are open. It's why you open the car park.
Okay.
So you open it as a contingency for when the traffic is. It's basically, first of all, we got to get the fans out. You get the coaches out, then you release the car park. But the roads are then released.
But that's what I'm saying. That road that goes up to the McDonald's, is it McDonald's?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ain't that meant to be clear? Because there's no traffic coming in. Because they can't. No one can come down from Holloway Road down to the roundabout where the Turkish thing is.
Yeah, I
That
see what you're
road
saying.
there.
So coming down, so Holloway Roads, you can't turn into Arsenal, but going out, there's traffic lights everywhere. That's the thing, and that's London's number one problem. There's a traffic light every 5 seconds. So if you think about a car park that's probably got like 500 cars, you send 500 cars out on one road.
Yeah. It's a long thing. And then Holloway Road's already packed anyway. So
plus the truck that Sky Sports and TNT had, plus the many other trucks, then the coach itself that took the players into the ground. Do you know how many away coaches Wigan brought down on Sunday?
For supporters.
Yeah.
Where do they park anyway? Inside?
Well, no. That's what I'm saying. So they park on the Hornsey Road, they park on the Holloway Road, they park on the
long. Yeah.
Queensland Road. They park on all of that, and they brought down 35 coaches from Wigan.
What?
You heard me, Jay.
They got one stand in it. They got like 9,000 in it.
They had 5. They only took 5,000 this game.
That's
but still,
that's a lot.
That's the thing, because a lot of the people, you have to remember, getting back home is the issue.
Yeah.
Have you not tried to get a train to Wigan? Do you even know what that looks like? What that means?
No. You got to go to Manchester. There's definitely not. There can't be a direct one.
There's no such thing as direct. Do you think has Wigan got a station?
Oh,
do you know what I mean? Man's got to go to Burnley or something. But yeah, no, that's the thing. So yeah.
So what happened? He was just bare crying.
Yeah. So this guy, like, you know, the caption's like, you know, son's visibly upset, blah blah. There's no kid in sight.
First and
foremost, I told you the shirt was a double XL. I'm sure it was. And it's a grown man. He's probably like still going, still like, and I'm there like, bro, get the picture. He's not trying to sign no shirt. Because imagine he pulls down that window. He's gonna have 10,000 gooners ramming off his car.
The hands.
Maniacs as well. And that's the thing, you know the football world is actually a scary space. Football fans are a bit loco, right? Some of them, a good majority of them. Yeah, they're nuts. You know, people get tattoos of their club on them. Some of the things you see about what people do, you just think, you know what? It's not that deep, you know. But because of the culture of how football is here, it's the thing that we love and hate about it at the same time. It is so ingrained.
If you ever see the operation of getting the players out of the London Stadium, flipping it, bro.
I bet.
Well, what do you have to do?
It's literally the same thing as thing. Everyone knows where the gate is in it, so it's not as ingrained into the stadium, so it's separate. That gate is packed, bro. Queues.
That's the thing. All it takes is for you to see it one time, and then 30,000 other people know about it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
You know, that's why for me, I always advise. I'm like, look, put them back on the coach, send them back to Coney. Do you know what I mean?
And then the second one, if they can't get a signature there, they go down the road where Pudding Mill Lane station is. There's a traffic light there before you
wait
turn.
For them lights.
Wait for them there,
bro. The days when we had a Bamiyang, when he would have a friggin' spider Lamborghini.
You know,
oh my god!
Once you see that one, he's not moving anywhere.
You can hear
coming
him
in the friggin' Batmobile. You can see him from a mile away.
You can hear him from Archway. You know what I mean? Like, you're hearing this guy from a mile. Do you remember that time when he was late for the North London derby and everybody knew where the car was? Everybody knew it was in Muswell Hill. Like, that's how crazy that was. They knew where his car was. No, hang on a minute, that's a Bamiyang. Kickoff's in an hour. He's like, what's he doing there? But yeah,
mad thing.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. Anyway, so Oscar, you guys got Wrexham. Liverpool, who did you draw?
Wolves away.
Who?
Oh, boring, man. Wolves away.
Hopefully you can progress to the next round. That'd be nice.
Do you know what?
Then,
to rescue the FA Cup, also, but the semi-finals can't be at Wembley, man.
Yeah, good point.
You know what I think else should happen? You know what they do in Germany? In Germany, in their FA Cup, they do the big teams or the Bundesliga teams are always away from home.
Yeah.
So like you're always having to play, like, you know, we got Mansfield Town, for example, and I'm actually quite like, this is fun because it's like a League One, League Two team away from home and get to host like Arsenal. That's the FA Cup.
It's Saturn vibes, isn't it?
Hey, lads, get this. The last 7 FA Cup draws, Chelsea have been drawn away for every single one.
Are you serious?
What's the FA Cup at Stamford Bridge? I've not seen it.
Are you for real?
I've not seen it. We're away all the time.
I remember you had like Plymouth at home once. I think that's like the last time you had it.
Mate, that was too cool.
Too cool. I mean, you said last 7 draws.
Dang.
It probably was too cool.
That's mad.
Or like Cheltenham. You might have played like a Cheltenham or something like that.
We did play Cheltenham, but yeah, we're always away in the FA Cup.
That's interesting. Yeah. Anyway, that's the FA Cup draw. So that's that. An away tie for us. So I'm going away, mate. Love that. Anything else? I'm trying to think of, is there anything else to chat about? I don't think there's really much, is there?
Not really, man.
Not really, but yeah, it's been one of those topical podcasts today, which I like. Which, by the way, I like. I like a topical.
It's been fun.
It's always been fun, man. The Premier League is back this weekend. We have got Arsenal playing Wolves away this Wednesday, and then North London derby on the weekend. Any other big ones? Liverpool have got a big game, haven't they? Why did I think about someone decent?
Oh dear.
These lot are playing away at Nottingham Forest.
Oh, you're away at
Forest.
Forest.
Oh yeah, because I think Forest have a European game or something.
Yeah, so 2:00 you're away at Forest. Villa Leeds is at 3:00. Brentford Brighton 3:00. Chelsea Burnley 3:00. West Ham host Bournemouth 5:30 on Saturday. Will you be there? Nope, you won't be there. Manchester City play Newcastle United at 8:00 on Saturday.
Wow. Why didn't you ask me if I was going to be at Stamford Bridge?
Because you don't go anymore. I've asked you like 3 games in a row.
I've got a ticket and I'm going to be at Stamford Bridge on
Oscar's
Saturday.
shameless. Oscar goes to Chelsea Burnley. He knows he's guaranteed 3 points.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, do you know what I'm also guaranteed?
What's that?
Parma GA. How about that?
Oh,
GA.
How about that? How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how it comes, non-penalty or penalty. Give it to me.
Man.
Yeah, I hear it.
Imagine, right? Palace are playing Wolves on Sunday at 2:00. Forest play Liverpool at 2:00. Sunderland play Fulham at 2:00. Which one do you think's on TV? Because only one of them is.
Say that again.
They put Sunderland.
Palace, Wolves, Forest, Liverpool, Sunderland, Fulham.
They put Sunderland. The other two.
It'll be the worst. It'll be the worst one, wouldn't it?
The game that doesn't matter. Sunderland, Fulham. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Pete.
Yes.
You watch Italian football?
Yes.
Igor Tudor.
Yeah.
Is anything there?
Smelly. Got sacked from Juve this year, bro. He's smelly.
Was there anything?
The second time.
What I'm asking is that Sunday,
yeah,
Spurs, all eyes on me fixture. Is there any way he can concoct a low block that could mean that Arsenal don't walk away with 3 points? Is there any possibility of that happening?
Oscar? Oscar. There is a cookage. They gave these men 5 days off. Did you know that? After Frank got sacked, the players had 5 days off.
Yeah, good.
That was their day. They should be the training fields. Set pieces or something.
Overtime. Overtime, bro.
Go Dubai. Warm weather training. Go Dubai, like.
I hear it. What weather on a yacht? Yeah. What are they trading in there?
No.
Down in cocktails.
No, but like when the state of the training ground is just dying.
I hear it.
You
it's gloomy.
be in that environment.
You need a new. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been raining every day.
I hear it.
I knew.
They need
the same rubbish meal.
Igor's there with sliced oranges, telling them, "Yo, we got a new regime."
What? No ketchup. Another no ketchup guy. I mean,
look, fuming.
They could go there and have a barbecue, but they're gonna get grilled on Sunday.
But the thing is, I know, David. I know what you believe in. I know David believes in a new manager bound. He believes in it. He does. David swears by it.
The thing is, we've already been affected by it once already, bro. I don't need a double.
I feel like every time when we played Forest, it was a new manager. When we played Spurs, I feel like last year it was a new manager, or like when Postecoglou came, it was a new manager.
Yeah. I don't need.
I remember
it's already bitten us once this season. We don't need it.
I remember I said it at the beginning of the season. Yeah, I never took it for granted because I said I'm so grateful. Yeah, that we caught Potter at West Ham. Yeah, and we caught Postecoglou at Forest. We caught them at the right time.
We get a Michael Carrick Man United. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you caught them at the wrong time. You caught them at the wrong time.
Please,
So I'm hoping that you may have caught Spurs at the wrong time because that would be box office. If you guys bring that gap from 4 points down any further, guys.
I already know. I know our fan base is going to be going off.
Nah, I would too. If it's within a game distance, that's mental.
I can't wait, man. Let Spurs get something. Guys, the podcast next week. Let Spurs get something. I dare.
Wow. Wow.
Listen, man, it's gonna be sensational. Just have your eyes glued, mate.
Hey, let's first collect the 3 points on Wednesday.
Wolves, yeah.
Let's get those one first. Then
can you walk before you can crawl? I hear it.
Yeah.
Nah, Wolves is the biggest gimme in the Premier League. Crap side, crap manager.
It's the biggest gimme since Tottenham, to be fair.
Yeah, it's better. If it were 2 fixtures, it would be those 2.
Midweek action, guys, as well. This Champions League playoffs, by the way. Galatasaray, Juventus, Benfica, Real Madrid, Dortmund, Atalanta, Monaco, PSG. How does PSG get that draw? On the Wednesday is Karabakh, Newcastle, Bodo Glimt, Inter, Bruges, Atletico Madrid, and Olympiacos, Bayer Leverkusen.
Hey, the Prem really said, "Ban that." The Prem said we ain't taking part in that round.
Hey, wait, the fact that Tottenham are in there, bruv, is just
Tottenham,
bro.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
I know. Well, guys, that wraps up this week's Top 4 podcast. We thank you for joining us this week on an FA Cup weekend, and we'll be back next week, next Monday. Oh God, that North London derby better be saucy for us, mate. Hey, otherwise, it could be curtains. Anyway. We have to wait and see, man. We have to wait and see. Until next week, we are out. Peace.